On January the 2nd, 2026, I'm going to walk this through because I have to walk this through to get to my closure. On January the 2nd, 2026, Taz takes First Lady to the ER at Christus Health. And after being examined, the doctor came into the room and said, Ms. Kim, you have 0 kidney function and internal bleeding. I stepped out of the room because I didn't want my wife to be discouraged. I didn't want her to see my face. So I stepped out of the room with tears in my eyes and found a corner in the hospital and began to pray because it was shocking news to the both of us that she had 0 kidney function. Next slide, please. Since January, my bedroom and living room is filled with dialysis solutions for Kim to dialyze 7 days a week, 7 hours a day to live. Did you hear what I just said to you? 7 days a week, 7 hours a day to live. My bedroom and my living room is full with supplies. Following Kim's dialysis, I'm having shortness of breath. And on February the 9th, 2026, my cardiologist recommends a pacemaker because my heart rhythm is off. My heart rate is down to 35% because I'm facing congestive heart failure. I was hospitalized twice looking for answers. Meanwhile, I lost 44 pounds. I looked sick. I felt sick. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And the doctor took precautionary measures and recommended that I would wear a life vest because if my heart would stop beating, it would automatically call 911 and shock my heart back just in case it stopped beating. And that was February the 9th. I lost 44 pounds. My neck skinny. I had to go buy a new suit because none of my clothes fit. Didn't feel like myself, didn't look like myself. Am I boring you guys? I'm not trying to bore you. I'm walking you through this because I want to show you how to keep on ticking. Now, 3 days a week, I'm in cardiac rehab, strengthening my heart muscle, and until I see the heart specialist at Baylor Hospital on the 18th of this month in Dallas to determine how much scar tissue surrounding my heart from sarcoidosis. Sarcoidosis is an internal flesh-eating organ disease. It eats up your liver, your heart, your kidneys. It's internal. I didn't know I had it until I had a little sore in my head. Where these sores are coming from? I go to the dermatologist, and he took a biopsy and said, hey, you have sent it off and came back and said you have sarcoidosis. When what in the heck is that? When he told me what it was, I remember a dear friend of mine died with sarcoidosis. Can you imagine what's going around in my head now? Died with sarcoidosis. I know she died. I saw it myself. She died. And a lot of things are going through my mind because it's supposed to eat up my organs. Jesus. Then on Wednesday, July the 7th, 2026, around 11:34 a.m., on a stormy day, I'm driving Kim's car. I misjudged the deep water, drove through it, and the water flooded out the engine of First Lady's car. We sat in the car, called 911 because the water was rising after the car stalled, because we were in 2 feet of water at that moment. To make a long story short, the Lincoln Aviator now needs a new engine, which was really unexpected. I'm just telling you how to keep ticking. When you look at your neighbor, the neighbor say, when it rains, it pours. I called John Isaac. I said, John Isaac, here up here with the truck. John came standing in the water. It was up to his knees. And I didn't want my wife called a flood. I did not. But it needs a new engine. Jesus. On Monday, July the 27th, around 10 a.m., the devil tried to kill me. I made a left turn on 3132, heading heading west. As the truck in front of me, and I picked up speed around 50 miles per hour, the truck in front of me quickly changed lanes. And when he did, there was another truck sitting still, parked on the interstate in the 60-mile zone. I had no time. Someone said no time. I had no time to brake other than to fold myself so I wouldn't go through the windshield. All the airbags came out. They all exploded. And I had to climb out while thinking to myself, am I dead? The first thing came out of my mouth, am I dead? So I started touching myself. I was delusional, walking around in unbelief, touching myself and hyperventilating, realizing I'm not dead, I'm still alive. The back of my neck was killing me. So the ambulance takes me to the ER with a neck brace to make sure I had no fractured or broken bones. Well, my truck is a total loss, but my life is spared. All I know is, Angel, that the devil tried to kill me. Someone said he tried. Now, how ironic is this being the year of alignment, and the devil has tried more than once, more than twice to kill me, to wear me out the last 7 months with sickness, disease, and an accident. But I walked away from it alive. And so let me prophesy, even though I'm bruised, my hand is bruised, my arm is bruised, and I got a cut on my hand here. I'm bruised, but that we are walking this out in real time because I'm not an accident. I'm alive.